Time for baseball now from AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the San Francisco Giants. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Corey Seager heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Swing and a liner, but foul. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, heading for second now. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple. Kyle Seager gets the first crack at an RBI here tonight with the leadoff man stationed at third following the leadoff triple. TV sets. Here's the first pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Runner at third here, nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Tomas has a beat on it, makes the play, 1 away. A tag, and he's out at the plate, a double play. Yasiel Puig gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Smoke toward third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Joe Panik comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Giants, second baseman, Joe Panik.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
Splitter called strike 2, and I don't think he liked it. Still 2-2. Got him. Into the box now, Denard Span. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Buster Posey takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Into the seats, 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Tapped out in front of home. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. The first baseman, Mark Teixeira, makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Shot back up the middle. And a base hit here to open up the second. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Robinson Cano. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Liner towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Coming to the plate now, Blake Swihart. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
The 0-1 delivery. Hit in the air out to center field. Span is there, and he has it for the first out. Into the box, Jock Peterson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jock Peterson.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now a swing, and oh, he gets this one high and deep to right, and this is going to splash down for a home run.
Batting 8.
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and the M's have taken a 3-0 lead. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. At last home run, estimated to travel 431 feet. That is a long one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Nate Eovaldi settles into the box for his first chance. TV has his target. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
Well, these are just extra pitches adding to your pitch count. I don't see why you wouldn't just go right after him.
And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Crawford onto the grass, and that's the 3rd out. Brandon Crawford will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Brandon Crawford.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
You know, Brandon Crawford just exploded in 2015, blossoming into an all-star right before our eyes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Brandon Belt. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Popped high in the air. Cano is there for it. 1 out. Matt Duffy is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Puig is there. 2 gone. Yasmani Tomas set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Corey Seager will get his second shot now. He tripled to open up the ball game.
It's great when he gets out there and get things going like he did. Really gets the rest of the team involved.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit in the air to left field. 1 away here to begin the third. 1 away, and here's the left-handed hitting third baseman, Kyle Seager. Peavy gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And Span will haul this one away for route number 2. Yasiel Puig stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Jake Peavy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Into the windup and the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Hit out towards second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. Joe Panic will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
As bad as he looked on that breaking ball, his first at bat, he's going to see nothing but breaking balls in this one.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
Good effort, though. That looked painful.
First pitch of the at-bat. Buster Posey will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he lays off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Giant backstop. Hot shot to third. There is Seager. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. Mark Teixeira is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Here's Peavy back to work now as Jake gets ahead here with a good pitch. It's 0-1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Bounced weakly near the plate. Posey gonna have to hurry. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Peavy's ready. Here's his offering. And good late movement there from Peavy on the fastball. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone. Stepping in, Blake Swihart, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, he's just flat out a better hitter from the left side. He's a switch hitter, but it's no secret this is his favorite side to hit from.
Inside.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. I mean, his mechanics have called a cab and left the ballpark.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Jock Peterson will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And another foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
Panic settles under it near second, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Hunter Pence, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. Cano towards second. He's got it. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Crawford. He reached on a single in his first try.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Ooh, and he'll try to work the inner half with the split finger, but that one nearly got him. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, and he's got a great splitter. You're talking 88 miles an hour. You think you can hit it, but it just disappears on you.
And Crawford swings and misses at that one. A strikeout victim for out number 2. Brandon Belt is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Peterson waits on it, and that retires the side. Nori Aoki heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
For the Mariners, the left fielder, number 8, Nori Aoki.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. 2 high, and it's 3-0. A little shaky here to start the 5th.
Yeah, he shouldn't be too tired. You figure he'll settle back in sooner or later.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. And now hold everything here as it looks like a balk has been called. And that one might have been a little ticky-tack if you ask me. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Striding into the box, Corey Seager. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But, hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad because he should be able to.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Kyle Seager steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Drilled to the right side, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Yasiel Puig will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calling for it, Hence. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Mark Teixeira digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Oh, no, he let it eat him up. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Looking to minimize the damage here. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Javier Lopez is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here.
Javier Lopez.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let him score on a wild pitch.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Lifted in the air out to center field. Span is under it. And that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Matt Duffy, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Ready now, Yasmani Tomas. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball. So let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2. Now here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Javier Lopez will stand in now, a late entrant to the ball game as he'll be making his first plate appearance here in inning number 5.
Jared
Parker will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Jared Parker.
Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Peterson. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Josh Osich will come on out of the bullpen, as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Blake Swihart will get things going here in the Mariners' 6th, as he'll step in to lead off the inning.
Leading off for Seattle, catcher Blake.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. No leadoff walk just yet, as that finds the strike zone, and the count comes full at 3-2. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left, as this is hauled in for the first out. Jock Peterson steps in, and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park, just like he did in the second. Franklin Gutierrez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 1 out, nobody on. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now a ball popped up, but room and foul ground for the catcher Posey. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. Nori Aoki digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. In the air to straightaway right. Pence giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Joe Panik will stride into the box as he'll get things started for the Giants in their half of the 6th. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig's got a read on it. 1 away. So 1 away for Denard Span.
Denard Span.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Now to the plate, Buster Posey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. Hunter Pence will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And a curveball, this one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Puig on the move, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Brandon Crawford strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Back here in San Francisco, the Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. And there's the backup catcher, Chris Iannetta. He's moved into the on-deck circle to pinch hit here.
Chris Iannetta.
And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Number 5.
Settling in now, Corey Seager. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Tomas racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Kyle Seager gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Yasiel Puig will stand in now. He's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. A little bouncer. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead. Mark Teixeira steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball right side. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Second baseman.
Robinson Cano comes to the plate with the bases juiced, and it seems a big hit here could really put this one out of reach.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, going right back to the sinker right there, and why not? See if he's going to chase it again.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Blake Swihart comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone.
Well, these are those situations that kids go through in the backyard. Bases juiced, 2 outs. He needs to stay within himself and just focus on making good contact.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. One run scores. Franklin Gutierrez stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Santiago Casilla will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Yeah, you know, and this could get ugly in a hurry. Or pretty, I guess, depending on which dugout you're sitting in.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit to short. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand.
7th inning stretch.
Joel Peralta will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Joel Peralta.
Brandon Belt will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Under it is the sure-handed Gutierrez for the first out. Matt Duffy will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Gutierrez sprinting after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Yasmani Tomas stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And that misses ball 1.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
Heading out toward shallow right. Puig moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nori Aoki will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Number 8, Nori Aoki.
This one's flared out toward left. Tomas ranging forward. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Joel Peralta will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Seth Smith will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Smith.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. On the move is Span. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So standing in, Corey Seager, and all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle.
And he knows it too, guys. Let's see if he can send a jolt through one right here.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Duffy is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Blake Parker will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Parker.
Leading off the inning, Santiago Casilla, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out, so this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check.
Connor Gillespie will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both the left-hander and no swing, apparently. Ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
The second baseman,
Joe Pennick will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Hit hard to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Denard Span ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Runners on first with 1 down. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Buster Posey digs in, coming off a single in his last at bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. 1-2.
Count 1-2.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. George Contos will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Striding in once again, Kyle Seager, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. He pulls this one into right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Digging in now, Yasiel Puig. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. No one out with a runner at second. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2. Little dribbler down the line. Duffy scoops it up. The tag, and he is out. Mark Teixeira will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. He's set. Here it comes. And this one gets away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out and a runner on second base. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. The throw home, and he is in there. Digging in, Robinson Cano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And that was a huge strikeout at the time because there were 2 runners in scoring position. And it's never fun to walk back to the dugout knowing that you left RBIs on the table.
Blake Swihart gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Grounded up the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. Tomas giving chase, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Franklin Gutierrez will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. A less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Hunter Pence steps in, got a base hit in his last at-bat.
For the Giants here in the bottom of the 9th. Right fielder, Hunter.
Down the third baseline. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Brandon Crawford stands in, was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
And Matt, that was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled him last time up, so it'll be interesting to see if they attack him with the breaking ball again here.
Gutierrez is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
The first baseman,
Brandon Belt will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First offering on its way. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
Well, he just hasn't looked comfortable all night long.
Look out over near the on-deck circle as he whistles this one fouled off to the left. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
Victorious Seattle Mariners.